right, here we go. Yes, sir. What's good with y'all, man? Trying to fix my YouTube, my streaming encoder software messing up. Every time I schedule something inside the encoder, it doesn't want to sync with YouTube, so I have to do it manually through the YouTube situation. But it's all good though. Hey, hey, give me a few seconds, man. Trying to get my little boy situated and get him the hell out of here. Y'all heard me fussing in the background. It's all good. Sometimes you gotta get these kids right. For sure, for sure. Alright, today, man, we're gonna take a look. Little man right there, man. You gonna join the stream with your boy, man. Yes, sir. Alright, cool. Today, man, we're gonna take a look at clippers and everything like that, man. Gonna take a look at clippers and everything like that, and just to see what it is, man. Just to see what it is, what it do, and all that jazz right there. Shout out to my people Preston for turning me on to the clipping world. I've been knowing about clippers for a minute, but it's, you know, saying it just really hadn't kind of resonated, so to speak, man, far as, you know, what clippers do and everything like that. Lately I just really been kind of using, you know, saturations and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? A little bit limiting here, but lately I've been on a journey of let's get these drums a little bit better. So whatnot, man. So we're definitely gonna take a look at you know, what clipping can do and how you can, you know, make advantage of it or whatnot. And it's not a hard process. It's just a process that you kind of have to, you know what I'm saying, know how to work with, okay? So we're gonna take a look at that. And dude, this dude right here, hold on one second, man. 3-year-olds, bro, 3-year-olds. Hold on one second. All right, I'm back. 3-year-old just he don't want to go to bed tonight. He want to hang out with dad, man. But dad got to pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? we gotta make some money, man. All right, cool deal, man. So what we're gonna do is, man, take a look at clippers. All right, let's do that, and we gonna ride to this beat. We're gonna use this beat as somewhat of a let me see, somewhat of an example, you know what I'm saying, of what we're gonna work with tonight, okay? Or whatnot. So let's go ahead and transition over to Ableton Live, and I apologize. My little 3-year-old, he just didn't want to be right, man. He want to be daddy time and hold him down and watch Matchbox cars and Hot Wheel cars on YouTube Kids and stuff like that. But we got all the time in the world on tomorrow night. For sure, man. Cool deal, man. So we got a beat right now, and we're gonna talk about how we can make these drums punchier, and make them kind of stand out a little bit with clippers or whatnot, man. So that's what we're gonna look at. Now, there's several different ways you can get around this, and several different ways you can utilize this, but you know, we're gonna try to do our best to, you know, work with this, okay? So this is a beat that I got. I don't even know when I made this beat, how long ago or whatnot. I just found it and decided, hey, we're gonna run with it, okay? And I'm just taking a look at some things right now before we actually get started. All right, cool deal, man. CPU running pretty good, and about to get in here. So I'm gonna let y'all listen to the beat in full, and let you guys really get a, you know what I'm saying, a taste of what's really going on or whatnot, man, in the clipping world or whatnot, man. So yeah, Big David. Oh, what's good with you, Big David, man? Long time, man. Long time, bro. we're just gonna talk about a little bit about clipping and see what it do, far as how you can use it. Sometimes we use limiters to, you know what I'm saying, do what it do. Let me turn this down just a tad bit. Sometimes we use limiters just to do what it do, and we're gonna take a look at clippers and how you can get a little bit out of your beats and stuff like that, man. So let's definitely do that, okay? All right, cool. I'm gonna turn up the track so y'all can get a feel for the drums and what we're gonna do to it, and see what we're gonna see. We're gonna see. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not no expert in clipping and limiting and stuff like that, but we gonna see. All right, here we go. Now I want you to pay attention to the master track over here, all the way to the right of your screen. Notice how it's red, but notice how all the individual tracks are green. Okay, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna see what they do and see what we can do. All right. All right, let's go ahead and stop that right there, man. What's good with y'all, man? This is your boy Super Mario, man. You know what I'm saying? We all the way live with it and stuff like that, man. Today we're gonna definitely talk about clipping, you know what I'm saying, what we can do, utilizing clipping or whatnot. Again, as I was talking during the music, you know, sometimes we can use limiters for different things, over the mix, to tame some drums or just knock off the clipping, you know what I'm saying, it going over 0 on your meters on each individual tracks, auxiliary tracks or whatnot, man. So we're gonna take a look at some clippers. 2 of them I thought that would be good for me and my mental and also my music as well. And I apologize, man. It's been a long week, so I got a stiff one. All right, cool deal, man. So we're gonna take a look at clippers. All right. So the first clipper I want to look at is gonna be JST clip. I think that's what it's called, man. And we're gonna take a look at this one. I thought it was pretty good for its what it offers and the sound of it. The sound of it is not too analogish, but it's not too clean. You know what I'm saying? Clippers are not meant to be clean. A limiter is meant to be transparent. You know what I'm saying? Clean, does the job transparently and not really color the sound too much. You know what I'm saying? But clippers, just think of a clipper as a distortion, a glorified limiter, or a glorified. Just think of a clipper as a limiter mixed in with a distortion or saturation. And you can get clipping done in different type of ways. You know what I'm saying? You can utilize a saturator that has a clipping function in it, and that could necessarily be clipping. You know what I'm saying? You have some plugins have built-in clips in them, so that's a clipper function. You know what I'm saying? But that clipper is somewhat of a limiter, but then it's not a limiter, but it's a clipper. So, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like an even trade-off with the limiter and the clipper type of situation. But we're going to look at clippers in a whole and see what they do, man. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and drag over the JST clipper, and let me bring you guys back to the Ableton Live screen. So what I did was I grabbed over this clipper right here is the JST clip. Okay, JST clip, man. What it is? It looks confusing. It looks like a goddamn machine gun, don't it? Huh? Yeah, I understand. So basically, what this does is it acts as a no, it doesn't act like a limiter. It clips. That's all it does. What you do is you're driving signal into this plugin, and you're causing that quote unquote distortion sound. Okay, let me say that again. That distortion sound. Okay, and everything that it does or whatnot. Okay, you're causing the distortion sound, but it's actually doing a limiting job. Okay, I don't want to, you know, saying confuse anyone when I do say that. And let me just go ahead and interact with you guys in the comments if I can. All right, and let me see here. All right, I'm gonna turn my volume down real quick, so just in case somebody comment or whatnot, and I can see what's going on. Cool deal. So, you know, you're driving signal in here as such. You feel me? All right. And when you're doing that, when you're driving that signal in, okay, you're driving that signal in and you're pushing that saturation or distortion or whatever is going on behind the plug-in. You're pushing that signal to the limit. Think it like that in verbiage. You're pushing the signal to the limit. And you can get this type of saturation tone. You can get this type of distortion tone that you may like in your drums or whatever sound that you're using. Okay. The good thing about this plugin is when you drive that signal in, you have a dry wet mix knob. So you don't have to get 100% of the, how this thing is turned. Okay. Yeah. It looks like it's turning back. Okay. Anyway, you don't have to get 100% of that sound. You can mix it in or do this parallel processing situation or whatnot, man. Now we can bring that back, you know what I'm saying, at 20%, 40%, 60, 70, 30, whatever you hear that's good for you, you could drive that back in or you can take it all out, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So we can keep it at 100% just for educational purposes. All right. Cool deal. Now you have a this. Now I haven't read the plugin manual or anything like that, so don't quote me. All right, don't be mad. All right, but this looks like it's a 2 times oversampling switch. So when we throw this switch on, look like it goes into oversampling mode. I am going to assume, okay, but it doesn't have anything where you can click on the manual or anything like that. So I'm gonna assume that when you do 2 times oversampling on here, you'll get somewhat of a different tone or a different type of effect. But the only way we'll know how that'll work is if we try it out. Okay. So we're definitely going to try it out, man, and see what it is. Again, I'm not a big advocate of clipping. I just got turned on to this game. Shout out to Preston that be tuning in and stuff like that. But we're definitely going to check it out and see what it do. And, you know what I'm saying, just see how it rocks and stuff like that and see how it sounds on these drums. Now, I'm going to play the beat for you again. I'm going to turn this plug-in off just again, so because I was doing a lot of talking, just so we can get our ears fresh back on to what it is that we're working with. And I got 2 clippers I'm going to show you guys, this one and another one, but I'll say that one here soon, okay? All right, so let's check out this track one more time. Listen to the drums. Now you notice the drums is not clipping. We actually have -1 dB of headroom. All right, I'm gonna switch it over to the hook just to throw your brain mental off. All right, cool deal. So that was the drums and how everything is gonna sound and everything like that. All right, cool deal. So let's go ahead and stop that right now. Let's go ahead and play that little groove right there. We're gonna go ahead and throw on the clipper and we're gonna start pushing some gains, pushing some signal into this plugin right here and see what the hell clipping is quote unquote doing. All right, let's check it out. Okay, start driving some more in there. Oh, I hear that kick. Oh, you hear that kick? Now we got this on a bus track, okay? Not the individual drums, all right? I like it right there. All right, so let's talk about it, man. So we push this according to my push. It syncs with the parameters with most plugins. Most plugins, the push to syncs with the parameter. So it's telling me when I turned this knob right here, I drove 3.8 dB. Okay, I drove 3.8 dB into this plugin. All right, we had 100% on the dry wet mix knob, and we're trimming. This is a trim knob, so basically, if you need to turn down the gain to match the original signal, you utilize the trim knob. Okay, all right, and then we got this 2 times knob right here. All right, so we just drove gain in here, 3.8 dB. You heard the kick really come out and be like right shit in your face. You know what I'm saying? The snares got a little punchier and snappier, and the hi-hats was a little crispy. All right, let's play that back again one more time. All right, we're gonna go ahead and bypass. Bring it back. All right, cool deal. So we're gonna stop that right there. Now, again, these drums are not mixed. I don't even know when I made this goddamn beat, to be honest with you. Must have been one of them days, man. But you know what I'm saying? This drum bus is not mixed at all. That's with the plug-in on. Turn it off. So overall, it just makes the drum loop, let's just call it a drum loop, punchier, crispier, almost like you added some type of exciter on there or whatnot, man. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. So I got a guy, shout out to you, Erratic Calm. He says, he was gonna ask me, do I like the snares to punch through the mix pretty hard? Usually, yes, I do, man. Shout out to you, Eric, Calm, or whatnot, man. I do, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. And this is one of the instances where I will probably put this bad boy on that snare. So let's go ahead and do it, man. You ready to do that? We're going to do that, man. I just wanted to show you guys what this clipper does, okay? And just to reiterate for anybody hopping on late or whatnot, when you drive this signal in, it's doing a lot of different things to me. This is my general synopsis of it. You know what I'm saying? You're adding gain, but when you add that gain into this plug-in with this big old knob right here, you're creating some type of saturation or you're creating some type of distortion. But what it's doing is it's not going to let that signal, you know, when you're driving 3 dB of gain into a plug-in, it's going to have a tendency to peak in the red. You feel me? But what a clipper does is it's not going to, the more gain you drive, let's say this is 0. You see my hand? This is 0 right here. The more gain you drive, what it's going to do is now it's going to clip it. So I'm trying to push my hand and I'm keeping it down. And all of that energy is just going to build up and you're going to have a lot of punchiness, a lot of saturation. Everything is going to build up, but it's going to do its hardest not to clip in the red and keep it at 0. It's hardest. Digitally, like digital music is not something like analog music where it's going to be like, you know what I'm saying, forgiving or it's going to do what it's do. You know what I'm saying? It may peak in the red 0.1 or 0.2, 0.3 or something like that or whatnot, but it's okay. It's okay. As long as you're not like 1 decibel, 2 decibel in the red, you good. But what you're doing is you're driving that signal and that clipper is just going to be like, you better stay right there. You're not going past 0. That's what it's doing. Just to give you guys an analogy or example of that. Now you have a dry wet mix knob. Now you can take that full effect of 3.8 dB drive in this clipper, and now we can do parallel processing, and we can take advantage of the dry wet mix knob. Okay, we're operating at 100%. Let me play that drum loop back again. That's at 100%. If you turn the plug-in off, just imagine the dry wet mix knob being at 0. Let's do that. So we're going to turn the dry wet mix knob at 0. Notice the difference when I turn the plug-in back on. Off and on and off and on at 0%. Okay. It's on 0% on the dry wet mix knob. Now what we're going to do, we're going to start creeping this dry wet mix knob and start really, you know what I'm saying, introducing the full effect of the 3.8 dB that's being driven into this clipper plugin. Let's do that. Listen closely. I'm going to try not to talk, but listen closely. All right, I'm gonna stop right there because now I like that punch. It's a mixture between punch but still keeping it clean. I stopped it at about 34% precisely, 34%, okay? Now, let's turn the plug-in on and off and see if we can hear a subtle difference. That's the key when you're mixing and playing around with beats. You don't want to make a drastic change. You want to make a subtle change. Make the different nuances or whatnot. That'll trust me, it's gonna cut through the mix. Because you still gotta mix. This is just a raw beat, and you're just trying to get the beat sculpted and sounding good. You still got to go through the mastering phase. The mixing phase, and add vocals to this. And then there's going to be another mixing engineer that's going to have to mix the beat along with those vocals. So he going to do what he going to do on that. And then you got to go to mastering. It's okay to be subtle when you're making beats. The whole part of making beats is to be creative, number one. Number two, then to learn how to mix on that, okay? But we just talking about clues, okay? All right, so we had 34% on that dry wet mix now. Let's turn this plug-in off, see where we at. Let's turn it back on. All right, cool deal. If you listen closely, and I know YouTube has this, it's got the LUFS. It try to keep all the volume at -14 and everything like that. But if you're monitoring through some type of headphones or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? I hope you heard the subtle difference. It was just a little subtle difference. The kick got a little punchier. You know what I'm saying? The snares got a little snappier. And, of course, the hi-hats, they kind of brighten up just a little bit. Just a little sprinkle of salt on that or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean by subtle differences. Okay, now I'm in the studio, so, of course, I'm going to hear the subtle difference or whatnot. But I'm going to play that for you one more time. We're at 34% on the dry wet mix knob. We have 3.8 dB driven into this plug-in. Let's turn it off and turn it back on. This is off and hit play. Turn it on. All right, I hope you heard the subtle difference, okay? That's what clippers do, you know what I'm saying? It'll add that punch, that drive and stuff like that. So when I look at clipping now, I used to look at clipping different, like, oh, okay, it's a limiter, another name for a limiter, but it don't have the attack and release time, and you just drive it in, and it's just gonna sound, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna add a little bit more into it. That's how I used to look at clipping. I'm starting to look at it differently. Shout out to my dude Preston, man, because he put me on game about actually what it really does, or whatnot. And you can actually use this as a distortion box or a saturation tool, whatnot, and you don't never have to worry about your drums. I ain't gonna say never. Most of the time, you probably won't have to worry about your drums being clipped in the red or peaking. Okay. All right, cool deal. So I like the drums right there. So what we're going to really do is bring this back to 0. We're going to play it with the music, and we're going to put the hook on this time, and we're going to drive that dry wet mix knob, start creeping that in and see where we stopped at. Now with the drum loop solo, we were at 34%. Let's see where we go with the hook in there. All right, let's go. All right, so I'm at 48%. It's starting. I'm not starting to like it. All right. Now, everything I was doing, I was closing my eyes. All right. I was closing my eyes, making adjustments on that dry wet mix. Now, I like it right now at 42.2%. All right. Now, I'm going to turn the plug-in off and let's see what happens. And off. Turn it back on. Here we go. Turn it off. Turn it on. So what we got going on again, you know what I'm saying? This clipper is kind of acting like a saturator. So a particular saturator I use all the time is starting to act like that, you know what I'm saying? Or it's giving you a little sprinkle of the distortion, you know what I'm saying, on the drum bus. But it's doing like limiting functions. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a gumbo. I hope y'all from South Louisiana and stuff like that, or you ever ate real gumbo. None of that bullshit from Papa Do's or nothing like that, man. Real gumbo. You throw a lot of different shit in there, but it has a unique flavor to it. That's when I'm looking at clippers in a sense, like gumbo. You know what I'm saying? You can get a limiter, you can get a saturator, and you can get a distortion. 3 different modules. And also, let's add another 4th ingredient in there for, you know what I'm saying, for the overall name clipping. Now, you can even introduce compression. You feel me? Because really, a limiter ain't nothing but a glorified compressor with a high-ass ratio, you know what I'm saying, and a fixed, sometimes, a fixed release and a fixed attack time. It just depends on what type of limiter you're using. So, it's really 4 elements in my general synopsis of what this particular clipper is doing. You know what I'm saying? It's doing a little bit of saturation, a little bit of distortion, a little bit of limiting, and also a little bit of compression. Because the sound, the drums, they get a little bit glued in together, but it goes up front. And what I mean by the drums, all drum elements, probably 4 of them or whatnot. Let me see. I got a lot of drums. I don't know. Yeah, I got 4 drum sounds. All 4 of those drum sounds get glued together as far as compression. It's not peaking in the red, limiting. You get a little hint of saturation, okay. And then that brightness that you're hearing is a little bit of hint of distortion. The saturation really comes with that punch in your face. The distortion really kind of brightens things up a little bit. That's what this clipper is telling me it's doing. And I like it. I like this plugin. Real talk. All right, cool deal, man. So let's do this. Let's turn on that 2 times function and see what the hell it does. All right, so let's go back and play this. We're gonna turn on the. Oh no, we don't want to record now. All right, we're gonna turn on the 2 times function. I'm thinking that is oversampling. Okay, I think this function is an oversample. Comment in the box. Let me know if I'm wrong or right. Let me know what the 2 times is. I could go on the internet, but we're gonna keep this all the way a live stream for sure. All right, so I think this is the 2 times oversampling. So what it's gonna do, whatever sampling rate that I'm working with or whatnot, or this plugin is fixed to, or whatever the case may be, I'm more than likely I'm working in 48,000 sample rate. Okay, it's gonna times 2 that, and we're gonna get more of a 96,000. Yeah, I did my math right. We're going to get 96,000 sample rate of processing. So that's damn near close to a quote unquote analog sound. Okay. All right. So we're going to keep it where it's at. And we're going to flip the switch on and off because we already know what the plugin going to do. We're going to switch that 2 times on and then 2 times off. Okay. But we got it on right now. So we're going to switch it off. All right. I'm going to play it. Here we go. Them drums knocking too, like with this plugin on. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna shut up. We're gonna turn it off. Turn it back on. Here we go. Let's do that one more time. Turn it off. Turn it back on. All right, cool deal. I don't know what that 2 times button is. I know y'all curious. Okay. Let's do this, man. Let's do this, man. Let's get on the internet for a second, bro. Let me see here. Let me do some research on this. JST clip. 2 times. All right, let's see here. Let's go here, man. Let's go to the motherfucking goddamn internet, man. All right. Let's see here. I think I found an article on Gear Sluts. I trust Gear Sluts sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here, man. We're gonna go to the website. There's a link to that website. All right, cool. Let's do this right quick. Let's do this. They ain't talking about nothing in there. All right. I just wanna, you know what I'm saying, get what 2 times is, okay? All right, cool. Here's the website, y'all. All right, bet. This is the website. $15 for this plugin. Yeah, cheap. All right. It's a powerful peak clipper, they say. All right, cool deal. Yada, 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 yada. Yeah. We know what a clipper does. I like Reed Stefan, man. Reed Stefan, this is your favorite puppet. That dude be going off, man. Let's see here, man. They don't got any information on the clipper. Ain't this some shit? All right, but I know where I can find it. Hold on 1 second. I think I got the manual right here. So yeah, this plugin right now is $15 as of January 31st, 2021. It is $15. And to be honest with you, when I went on here earlier, that motherfucker was like $49. So they must have dropped the price like today within the last 10 to 12 hours. Ain't this some shit? All right, cool deal, man. So what we got going on right here is this is the manual. All right, let's find where that 2 times shit is. All right. Here we go. The 2 times setting function as a gain multiplier and allows you to increase your gain input by a multiple of 2. Okay, so basically what it's telling me that 2 times setting function as a gain multiplier. So whatever we driving at, which is 3.8 dB, okay, you multiply that by 2 and it'll allow you to increase that gain input by a multiple of 2. Okay, so 3.8 times 2, that's what you get. So I'm hearing more signal being driven in, okay? If I need that little extra and I don't have to turn no more input gain in there. Let's talk about that for a second. Let's break that down and talk about that for a second. All right, here we go. So if we turn this in, if this is turned off, you're getting 3.8 dB signal being driven in here at about 42.2% on the mix dry wet mix knob. Okay, so that's our standard processing with this plugin. If we just need a little bit of extra boost, pay attention to the keyword. If we need a little extra boost, just turn that switch on. That's it. That's what the manual telling me. If we need a little extra boost, what it's gonna do is internally it's gonna boost it. You know what I'm saying? Double its value. Okay. Let's hear that one more time. All right, let's turn that back on. Here we go. Hey. I noticed something. When I turn this knob back on, my CPU load up here at the very, very top right increased a little bit. I don't know if it's the plugin. Let me turn this plugin off. Yeah. Okay, we'll talk about that later right there. All right, so I heard a gain difference. I didn't hear a processing difference. It's a difference. When you say, oh, well, when you did that, yeah, man, it sounded brighter, it sounded more punchier and stuff like that. That is true. But when you drive more gain in there, that can be that psychoacoustic thing that can play with your ears and your mindset. You feel what I'm saying? Go look up definition and research psychoacoustics, because what your ears perceiving, your mind is thinking something else. All they telling you is that what you got driving into this plugin, 3.8 dB at 42.2% on the dry wet mix knob. All we're gonna do is use this little switch to drive in double the value of the input gain coming into this plugin. So what that tells you, if we was to turn this off and say 3.8 plus 3.8 is 6. Carry the 1 on top of the 3. That is 7.6 dB. So let's do this. We're going to turn this switch off. I'm going to set the input drive at 7.6 dB. And I wish I had another plugin to do that. Y'all want to do that? Yeah, let's do that right quick, man. So what we going to do, we just having fun. We just learning some shit. That's all we're doing. We got 2 clippers on here. All right. And the other one, this one right here, I hope y'all can see that. It's hiding. Hold on 1 second. I got y'all. Boom, there we go. So this one right here, look at my little red mouse thing or whatever. This one right here, we're going to put that back at 3.8 dB standard, okay? This one is going to be set already at 7.6 dB. So it's double the value, right? 7.6 dB. Or we could do time. Yeah. That's what it is. 7. Hold on a second. Get a goddamn calculator. Yeah. Erotic calm say I can't trust the man with a puppet. I'm sorry if I saw that comment late, but that shit funny. All right, cool deal. So we at 7.6 dB. What we want to do is trying to game match to see what this plugin actually does. We just breaking it down. That's all we're doing. All right, so we're gonna turn off the regular plugin. This is the one that we kind of like match that at. You know what I'm saying? This plugin right here. Let's turn both of them off. Okay, you're gonna see the difference here. That's at 7.6 dB. This one to the right is standard at 3.8 dB, okay? Look at the little blue LED situations. They're both different, all right? Let's listen to the one on the left first. Okay, that's 7.6 dB. Let's go back to the 3.8 dB. You can hear the difference. Now, let's turn this 2 times situation on, okay? So the regular one at 3.8 dB of input gain into this plugin, we turn the 2 times function, which is going to increase double the input gain. So is this at 3.8 dB? If my math is correct, it's going to be 7.6 dB. Let's match the one on the right with the driven signal at double the thing. So this is internal, double the input gain. This is double the input gain with the actual knob. Let's hear the difference. So we're gonna start with the one on the right. Internally, we turned on the double the gain situation. We're operating at 3.0 dB. Both plugins at dry wet mix knob. Both plugins, 42.2%. Let's check it out. The one on the right, 3.8 dB with the switch turned on 2 times. Let's go. You heard it? All right, cool. Let's turn on the other one. This one is straight up 7.6 dB. Let's go. Why the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know. Let's do this in real time, okay? I'm going to turn one off, turn one on, turn one off, turn one on. Let's go. So we're going to start with this one on the left. That's the one on the right. I'm going to switch it to the left. Here we go. It's the same goddamn thing, bro. It's the same motherfucking thing. Why they have a switch on here, I don't know. I guess they want you to be lazy so you can go boom, 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 and you don't necessarily have to drive the input to kind of change the processor a little bit. So what that tells me with this plugin is, okay, if I was to add double the input gain to 3.8 into this plugin right here, I'm going to get more saturation, more distortion, and it may start to mess up my sound. But if I want to just kind of see what it will sound like, double of what I put in, if a flip of a switch, I can preview that. If I like it, I keep it right there, and I keep my same type of amount of style, flavor of saturation, distortion, compression, and limiting. You see what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I'm kind of general synopsis of what this plugin is doing. It's an awesome plugin. I like it. It's going to stay on the computer. Cool deal, man. Enough about that motherfucking plugin right there, bro. Let's go on to something else, man. So we talked about that one right there. Another one that I really like, and I downloaded a whole bunch of demos, and I was like, you know what? I narrowed it down to 2. You feel me? Another one is K-Clip, man. The 3rd version, I think. Shit, I don't know, man. I'm new to this whole clipping game and whatnot. I like it, though, man. We're going to do some damage with some drums here in the future, boy. All right, cool deal. So let's find K-Clip. Where the hell that motherfucker at? Let me see here. K-Clip. Oh, there you go. All right, cool. Now, K-Clip is on some other shit, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. K-Clip is on some other shit, bro. Like, It's an animal, man. It's an animal, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right, so same functions, but a little bit different. All right. Let's talk about the clipper process, which is all these three, well, not all of them, but three knobs in the middle. The input knob is going to drive the gain into this particular plug-in. The output is going to be your automatic gain compensation with the knob, and it's not automatic. Let me re-say that again. It's a gain compensation knob. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? A key to know that is you have a link button in between. Just like your favorite limiter like Waves L1, same situation. When you hit the link button, when you drive input signal in, the output signal is going to go down. You see what I'm saying? So you can hear the process, but you're not going to hear the gain coming from it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to compensate as you push more gain in, okay? All right, cool deal. So that's the link function in there. Double tap brings you back to default 0 dB. Soften. Let's talk about soften. When I played around with it, soften ain't nothing but a goddamn. It tells us that soften is a. It says set to 0 for hard clipping transition or just higher for the desired amount of soft clipping up to the clipping threshold. So you know what they're telling me, y'all? It tells me there ain't nothing but a release button on the cool. I may be wrong, but when I played around with it, it kind of sounded like it's a release button. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like a limiter release type button. Okay. But we just going to focus on the task at hand. All right, cool deal. Now at the bottom, we got master controls. You have a threshold master control. You have a quality control. You have a mid-side control. You have a dry wet mix knob. Awesome. And then you have a ceiling. I like this. So if you really don't want that bitch to like clip in the red, you so paranoid about your sound or mix clipping in the red, set that motherfucker like to -0.3 and it probably won't. So I'm thinking this is kind of like another type of limiter right here. You got a clipper up here, but then a ceiling, you see a lot of ceiling type of parameters in limiters. So, bro, I don't know. You can turn that motherfucker on and off. I don't know. Now they do have some things when you put here, you can adjust the threshold, and they got little messages to let you know what's going on. Quality is adjust the overall oversampling. Okay, and then you have a mid-size stereo situation. When it's centered, the input stereo image is left unaltered, I guess. You got a dry wet mix knob, and also you have a goddamn ceiling, you know what I'm saying, or whatnot. Okay, now right here on the soften, now you can change what this soften parameter does. You have several different choices: smooth, crisp, tube, tape, germanium, silicone, guitar amp, and a broken speaker. They're all going to give you some type of tone or flavor of clipping. Okay, so you're just not going off of like we did on the JST clip. You're not going off of what they think clipping is. They just have one flavor. This one right here is not Baskin Robbins, but it's almost close, man. It's going to give you smooth, crispy, tube, that's 3, tape, germanium 5, silicone 6, guitar amp, and also broken speaker. That's 8 different flavors. You can go ahead and lick on the candy pop, man. For sure, for sure. All right, cool deal, man. So let's play around with this one and see what we got, man. All right, so let's go back to that that drum loop right there, but we're going to go ahead and solo that bad boy. All right, cool deal, man. All right, I think y'all can see that right there. We're going to go ahead and solo that. All right, here we go, man. Let's start driving some signal in. Let's do it with the link button on. There it is. It's on, and let's start pushing signal in. I hear the difference now at 6.6 dB. Very interesting. That's back at 0. That's 5.7 dB, and I like it like right there. You know what I'm saying? Now let's go back and adjust this. Let's adjust this output gain to 5.7. I noticed when we drove more in, the output gain compensation stayed where it's at. That's interesting. But you'll notice that the sound does not sound fatter like that JST clip. Interesting. I wonder why we have it in smooth mode. All right, there we go. So we're driving in 5.7 dB, but we're compensating at negative 5.7 dB. Let's switch modes. Let's go to crisp. I ain't really hear no difference, to be honest with you. Ain't this some shit? All right, let's go to the next one. Hey, what we got? This is tube. I can hear the difference now. It's a little bit fuzzier. Let's go to the next one. Ooh, tape. Oh yeah, that thing funky. It sounds like somebody got a runny nose. It sounds poo-poo. Oh, okay. Now that's germanium. It definitely has a digitalized sound. And it's nasty. It make my tongue stink. Now that's silicone. I can see some people with lo-fi or with EDM using this right here. And again, we're driving 5.7 dB into this clipper. Let's go to the last one. Now that's guitar amp. Now that motherfucker sound clean. Guitar amp sound like it should be silicone. Interesting. Let's go to the last one. Broken speaker. Here we go. Interesting. Very interesting. This plugin really doesn't tickle more fancy like the other one does. You know what I'm saying? And they got a whole bunch of gets and glam. Oh, it gets even better, man. But it sounds weak. It sounds very clean and transparent. Maybe, just maybe, it can be used on different instruments and you can see this plugin shine. Now, the same thing applies, you know what I'm saying? We can keep this at 0 and start adding in more. Now, what grabbed my attention was the crisp. I like the crisp, and I think that will probably suit us for hip-hop, maybe? I don't know, but we ain't got to deal with no softening. See, when you do the softening, what it's going to do is make the clipping not hard, but make it more smooth. I don't think that would be hip hop, to be honest with you. That's probably more on the lines of rock and motherfucking goddamn shit pop, you know what I'm saying, or whatnot. But with hip hop, we like our shit hard. Yeah, we like that shit hard. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drive in signal. We're gonna turn off the link function and we're gonna keep this at 0. This is supposed to mimic like the JST clip because the soften moves away. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Okay then, bitch. Oh. All right, I got it close to 3.8. For some reason, it was going between 3.7 to 3.9. But I stopped it on 3.9 dB. Now, in crisp mode, it kind of sounds like the JST clipping for as the amount of saturation, the amount of distortion, and the compression, and the goddamn fucking limiting and stuff like that. It had that character. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the dry wet mix knob down here to, I don't have it on. No, okay, I might have to do it with the mouse. I'm going to bring that down to 42%. Okay, I'm going to bring the dry wet mix knob to 42%, and I'm going to see, does it have that same feel as the JST clip? I know this is not like a and B thing, but I'm getting the feel. Again, feel. Oh, I'm so sorry. This enables the dry wet mix knob. That's a funky ass feature, bro. I ain't never seen the dry wet mix knob have an on and off button. But I can understand. I can understand now, because if you don't want to make the mistake of turning this on, off, or saying medium, high, whatever. Okay, I get it. Okay, so we was operating at 100% the whole time. All right, cool. We had to hit the button to turn it on. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's do that again. What the fuck? Oh, okay. So I read that wrong. Hold on. So when we hover the mouse over the wet button, it says enable the delta function to listen to the all. Oh, okay. So listen to the only audio that has been changed by the clip. So what it's doing is it's going to give you what's being clipped. You're going to hear what's being clipped when you enable this button right here, which is called delta function. So it kind of acts like the what it is. Don't tell me. It acts like the Pro L Fab Filter Pro L limiter. It has that same type of function where you can kind of listen in to what's being limited and being reduced, gain reduction. You can listen to the gain reduction on that Pro L limiter from Fab Filter. I like this. Okay, I like this because I'm hearing what's being clipped and how much is being clipped with this button pushed in right here. That's a pretty handy, goddamn dandy function. Never mind, I was gonna say something, but I ain't gonna say it. All right, cool deal, man. All right, so let's check this out. So it's kind of representing on this little waveform right here. So this is how much clipping we got. And right here on the side, and I don't know if you guys can see that on the screen. So it's showing you what's being clipped. And also right here, it's telling you how much is being clipped right here where my mouse is. We're clipping about 5.9 dB that is passing zero, hypothetically. Damn near 6 dB passing zero, allegedly, hypothetically, is at about 5.9 dB at its highest. Pretty interesting. So if we would say take this button off, we're probably going to hear the signal again. And here we go. In 5. Here we go. All right, I'm not as sure if I'm tripping or whatnot, but the dry wet mix knob, it seems like it's not doing anything. So let's do this. Let's turn off the plug-in. The on-off button is up here. All right, I'm gonna turn it off. Here we go. So you can see the difference right here in the waveform. You see how this one is hitting? This is the plug-in off right here. And this is with the plug-in on right here. Okay. Okay, so K-Clip has that different flavor. K-Clip is like a Kappa, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Black Greeks, for anybody that don't know what the hell what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? K-Clip is like a Kappa, you know what I'm saying? It's clean, you know what I'm saying? It got the shimmy and everything like that. It's clean, but you know what I'm saying? It can get down. But the JST clip is like a Q-Dog, you know what I'm saying? That motherfucker dirty, and it's gonna let you know it's dirty. You know, I ain't gonna do it because I don't want nobody come looking for me and whooping my motherfucking ass with a goddamn, you know what I'm saying, with some goddamn gold boots and shit like that. But K-Clip, K-Clip is clean, but it's gonna give you the clipping that you need. Versus with JST clip, it's a little bit more dirtier, a little bit more fatter. And also, you know what I'm saying, it's just gonna be right there in your face. So you get two different flavors, and that's why when I played around with these different clippers and stuff like that, I went for these because they had their own style, but they sounded like they were still doing the job, okay? So let's do this again. Let's turn this on again. Let me see what the hell's going on with this damn dry wet mix knob. So this is at its full potential right here. Let's turn this down. Dry wet mix knob is going down. I must be doing something wrong. I have to be doing something wrong because this is not doing nothing. Okay, it's not doing nothing. But I like the fact that if I hit this button on, I know how much I'm driving in. So let's go ahead and drive this motherfucker and see what goes on. All right, let's talk about it. I'm driving 8 dB in the input gain and clipping at about 7.5 on the clipped. That's what you see. 7.1 dB. Oh, 7.5 dB clip. Sorry, cool. So you got 7.5 dB being clipped. That's what you're hearing, the clipping. You're not hearing the full signal. You're hearing the clipping because we enabled this button right here. So that's all that 7.5 dB being clipped. That's what you're hearing right now. We're driving in 8 dB of gain. Now, I want you to look at the master. Look all the way to the right of to the screen and look at the master track. Let me enable this back in. We should be like, we really should be like clipping right now. Ridiculously. Like this motherfucker should be like showing all red, no black. Right here on the master gain. Let's check this out. So we added 8 dB of gain into this plugin. Let's turn this plugin off. Now what I'm going to do is I'm at 0.3. So I'm gonna drive in. Let me do my math here. If I was to drive in 8 dB of gain, okay. Let's say we 8.2 dB driven in. All right. I'm just gonna go ahead, do that right there. I'm gonna drive in. I can't even drive in 8 dB on the motherfucking channel. It stops at 6. All right. This is what happens when you when we got the fucking goddamn drums turned up all the way at 6. Look at that. Now check this out. I just want to do something. I'm gonna turn the plugin on. Here we go. Okay, cool. Because we had that fader turned up. Okay. Now it's like with clipping, it's doing the same thing, but again, that clipping is not letting you go past 0. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? So I like K-Clip. You know what I'm saying? I really fucks with it. I really do, man. I like it. So we're gonna turn it back on. And I like the crisp mode. All these other modes, they can kiss my ass because they don't do shit for hip hop. You know what I'm saying? That's more on some other shit. But for crisp and for drums like this, yeah, I like it, man. We got this driven at 8.2 dB and it sounds really motherfucking good. Excuse my language. It's clean. I like K-Clip. A different flavor. Now let's go ahead and pull back that that motherfucking JST clip and see what happens with that. All right. Let's pull that back in. Now we got that what at 8.2 dB. Let's do the same thing right here. All right. That one was at I believe, yeah, dry wet mixed out all the way at 100%. 0 dB. You know what I'm saying? But JST clip ain't got no flavors. It is what it is with this one. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and drive in what 8.2 dB. Yes, sir. I'm setting it right now on the push. 8.2 dB, 100% on the mix. Let's do an A/B comparison and see which one sounds good at its respected build. All right, cool deal. We're gonna turn off the K-Clip. I'm gonna set this one off to the side. Turn this bad boy on right here. All right, y'all probably can't see that. Long as you can see the controls. All right, they both set at 8 dB of drive signal going into its respective plugins. Okay. All right. I'm gonna turn one of them off. We're gonna start with the JST. Here we go. Okay then, JST. I'll see you, boo boo kitty. All right. Yeah, that bitch sound fat. You know what I'm saying? It sound fat. It sound fat. Okay. Now let's see what the K-Clip working with. We'll turn that one on right there. Okay, you want to do that today. All right, bet. There we go. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hold on. Let's do that again. I had both plugins turned on. I'm sorry. It must be the drink. I'm sorry about that. All right. let's do this. We're gonna turn them on and off on the plugins. That way y'all see what the hell I'm going on. Got going on. All right. So we're gonna turn off. Both of them are off. We're gonna turn on the JST. Let's do that one more time. And my apologies. There we go. Sorry about that. Shit. So that's the JST on. The JST right here. The one on your right. All right, cool. Now, I turned this one on because I needed to turn it on. Now we're going to listen to the K clip. Not as fat, but it's more punchy, mid-range punchy. Okay, it's more mid-range punchy. Okay, it's not as fat and wide as the JST. Okay, let's listen to that K clip one more time. The kick sounds tighter. The snare sounds. The snare, sound. God motherfucking damn. The snare sounds punchier in the mids. Okay? The kick sounds tighter with the K-Clip 3. If we was to turn off the K-Clip 3 and turn on the JST clip, it sounds fatter. That is the JST. That's with no plug-in. And here comes the K-Clip. Here we go. And that's the JST. All right, what I want you to do is close your eyes. We're going to do a sound test, okay? We're going to do a sound test, all right? And I'm going to go in. I'm going to hit one, and then you're going to hit a regular drum loop. This is what the regular drum loop sound like. Sound weak as fuck, right? But you're going to hear the difference between both of them. This is the regular drum loop. Close your eyes, and I'm going to turn on one randomly. Here we go. All right, cool deal. They both sound slightly the same, but slightly different. The JST, it sounds like it's a little bit more brah wide. The K-Clip sounds a little more like brah. You know what I'm saying? Brah and brah. Brah. That's what I was hearing on the clipping. Brah. I was hearing more brah on the K-Clip. It kind of tells me that the K-Clip is a little cleaner in its clipping than the JST. The JST is going to give you a little bit more thickness and stuff like that versus the K-Clip is going to give you a little bit more cleaner of a sound. Okay, cool deal. That's that with the plugins. That's the only two plugins I liked, I loved, and played around with or whatnot. Now, what I want to do is play with these plugins on individual channels, but I'm not going to use this beat. This beat was just for, you know, saying educational purposes or whatnot. Now that's with the beat playing. That's JST clip. I'm gonna turn that one off. All right, here come K clip. Uh-oh, one more time. Here come K clip. Here we go. That's off. And JST. JST sound like it's got some knock with the instruments. Yeah. Let's turn on the K clip. It's like it's there, but it's not there. It's not fat. Turn off the K clip. I'm gonna turn back on the JST. Ooh, that's a winner for me, baby. It's fatter. It's like a big old fat coochie, you know what I'm saying? It's like that old thick yellow bone. hold on, let me make y'all laugh for a second. So the JST clip is like a big, thick yellow bone with that big old thing, you know what I'm saying? And the K clip is like, you know what I'm saying, that old petite thing, you know what I'm saying? She try to act like she cute and everything like that, but she ain't really, you know, she don't really know how to work that monkey. Yeah, man. That's how I kind of looking at these clippers right now. The JST is just a yellow bone, thick yellow bone, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like thick in the Louisiana thick, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Or Texas thick, you feel me? And K-clip is kind of like, you know, one of those petite things up there in the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? That's, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like she fine, yeah, but she not fine, no. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, but they both sound good. You know what I'm saying? Both of them pretty, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? So, I think for this beat, I would use JST clip. Okay. Now, both of them are good. My general synopsis and the final thing is that it depends on what kind of track you're working with. You know what I'm saying? For this particular track right here, JST clip would work. I would go with JST clip. On another track, more like a, you know what I'm saying, up to beat, more modern and contemporary, you know what I'm saying, something that you beat, bounce, something like that, you know what I'm saying, K-clip might do the job because you're looking for a cleaner sound. But seeing as how we have some type of acoustical instruments and you hear the piano and the guitars and everything, JST clip really fills out the drums for its it sounds wider, you know what I'm saying? So both of them are great plugins. Definitely check out the how do you say that? Kazarog K-Clip 3. Check that one out right there, man. Especially if you're a trap music producer. If you need an all-around clipper, I think JST clip has more of an all-around flavor to it. You can use it on everything. It just depends on how much you're driving in and the dry wet mix knob and all that jazz right there. You know what I'm saying? Both of them are great plugins. Now let's go ahead and let's check our time right quick, man. Let's go ahead and check our time. So what we working with right now, man? Where is my time? Let's see here. So right now we are still streaming and we don't have a time. Interesting. Where is my time? I think we're about an hour in so far. Whatnot. Yeah, you know what? Go season. Yeah. You like the K-Clip Go season? Yeah, man. I like it too, bro. I like it too. But with this track, it just feel like it don't fit, bro. Like it feel like it don't fit. You feel me? But I would definitely use it K-Clip in this track K-Clip. Let me break it down. In this track, I will probably use it on individual sounds like the snare, then put another one on the kick, and then put another one on the hi-hat. You see me? You feel me? But for this drum mix or this drum group or drum bus or whatever you want to call it, I think JST clip will fit the bill on that part right there, man. But I like it too, man. That's why I got both of them installed on this bad boy right here, man. For sure. Alpha Comp. I've been hearing people talk about Alpha Comp being a clipper or whatnot, man. Let me take a look at that, bro. I'm glad you brought that up, man. Shout out to Go Season, man. He says he used it more for mastering. Okay. So let me do this right quick, man. I'm going to go ahead and take those clippers off, and I'm going to look up Alpha Comp. I think that's what, Elysian? Let me see. I think I got it. I got that plug-in Alliance bundle. I think I have it. Let me see here. Yeah, there we go. Let me see. Okay, he said, yup. All right, cool deal. Let's check this out, man. So, talk to me slow, man. I use this compressor, but I don't like it, man. It don't do nothing for me, man. Talk to me in the comments, man. How do you use the Alpha Master, bro? Like when you say it has, oh, okay, I see it. It's right there in my goddamn face, bro. Soft clip right here, huh? That third button right here to the right. Okay, yeah, I got you, big dog. Appreciate you, man. Okay, cool. So let's see what this do. We're gonna put this. We already got this on the master track. Okay, he said they got two different versions, and that is correct. I see a master and I see a mixed version right here. I'm gonna use the master version, and he said both of them are low on CPU, and right here. So we're gonna go ahead and enable that soft clip and see what happens. We're just gonna play this because I never played with it before. I used it time and time again, but when I saw soft clip again, I wasn't worried about clipping. I was more let's get a limiter. You see what I'm saying? So let's check this one out. He also says the master is the one with the clip. With the clip, the mix one doesn't. Oh, okay. The yellow lights at the top. Okay, cool. Oh, okay, I see you, big dog. Shout out to you, big homie. He walked me through this whole thing. I've been using this for years, and I never knew it had a clipper function. Let's check it out. I can hear it. Go Caesar. Big dog, I hear it. Ooh. Okay, man, that thing. Oh yeah, it sounds very glued. You got to be careful with that one. Got you, homie. Okay, cool. He said, notice the ratio is low, mainly for mastering comp or whatnot. Okay, cool. And this is a song that's not mixed. So but I did hear it, and I'm very, very glad you said that, and I was able to put my eyes and put my hands on it or whatnot. And I will be using this in mastering. Shout out to Gold Season, man. Yeah. That yellow thing at the top. And the ratio, okay, let me see something here. I'm gonna put this on, and I'm gonna glue this mix first, and then I'm gonna put the clipping on. So I normally do like 2-to-1 ratio. I'm gonna do a fast release and a slow attack, and then what I'm gonna do is keep this mix gain right there, and I'm gonna blend in that threshold like I normally do. All right, Go Season. Yeah, I see that, big dog. I see that, man. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and blend this soft clip in. I got it enabled, so I saw a little peak of that yellow. So I see it's doing its thing. Let's go ahead and drive some in. Oh, shit. Man. Hey, big dog, you just turned me on something. That actually kind of pushed the mix forward. It pushed, I don't know, it just pushed the mix forward. I like that. He's also said that the feed forward and attack buttons and release are two separate. Let's see, the feed forward and attack buttons and release sets, two different release and attack times. Okay, I understand your language, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play with this a little bit more on my own time, right quick, man. Yeah, but I appreciate you telling me that, man, because it's funny you said that. I was reading about that 2 nights ago. Shout out to my boy Preston that told me about clipping and everything like that, and he was like, use it. I told him, I was like, I use it, but I'm saying, I kind of steer away from it. But yeah, I like what this does, bro. I'm gonna have to use the compressor more often. And I used to use this all the time, but it just really didn't tickle my fancy. But I see why a lot of people gravitate to it and talk highly about it because of that clipping function. Appreciate your Gold Season, man. Big salutes to you. I don't got all that goddamn soundboard shit to be like, brr, 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 brr. But there you go, right there, man. Salute to you. Whatnot, man. Cool deal, man. So before I get up out of here, man, I'm gonna go ahead and make a beat real quick. And what we're gonna do is, sometimes you got kicks that really don't do shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna use some of those individual clippers onto some of those kicks and snares and see if we can drive them forward and really get some out of them or whatnot, man. So let's go ahead and drive up a new set on Able to Live. Shout out to Gold Season, man. He came through in the clutch with that one right there, big dog, man. Salute to you. All right, cool deal. As we load up or whatnot, man. Make sure you follow me on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel, Super Mario, if you like the content and everything like that, man. I try to keep everything 100%, not fabricated and everything like that. What you see is what you're getting and stuff like that. You can also follow me on Instagram at Super Mario _producer. Again, on Instagram at Super Mario _producer. And also, I have a podcast, man. If you like to be on the podcast, chop it up with your boy. Follow the On The Beat podcast on Instagram, and that is at On The Beat. dot podcast. Okay, you probably see it right there. Okay, right there. Okay, on the beat dot podcast, all one word, on the beat dot podcast on Instagram. If you'd like to be on the podcast, feel free to hit the contact information on Instagram, or hit me up here, or hit me up in the DM on Instagram. I definitely got you guys covered. All right, cool deal, man. We're gonna go ahead and make some beats tonight. Oh, just one beat. I'm sorry, just one beat. Because we're running out of time. But we're gonna make one beat. We're gonna utilize some of the Clipper plugins, such as, you know what I'm saying, utilizing it on a kick and also on a clap. Anything that we need to get that lecture off of it. And I noticed that a lot of people say they emphasize using clipping on drums and also get a little bit out of the master track. One thing I didn't show on the K clip is its multi-band feature. I would do that on the master track once we get something rocking and rolling and stuff like that, man. Again, shout out to Gold Season. Shout out to Erratic Calm. I'm sorry, Erratic Calm. Shout out to you as well, man. They've been chopping it up with your boy in the chat comments and stuff like that. Cool beans, man. So let's all go ahead and just make this real quick and simple. We're gonna go ahead and look for a goddamn loop, man. You already know what it is, man. I see so many multi-platinum and platinum and $1 million selling producers using loops. So let's just go ahead and just find some shit and put that shit together or whatnot, man. Bro. All right, cool deal. Let's see what we got here, man. As soon as my hard drive want to wake up, there you go. I like that one. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me bookmark this. I'm gonna have to come back to this. This folder right here. I'm gonna bookmark that. All right, let's go ahead. I like what they got going on. Oh, come on, hard drive. Don't do that to your boy. That's 4 terabytes of slowness. Okay. Okay, this is my speed right here. Let me go ahead and adjust that tempo. oh. Okay, so it's gonna make me work today. All right, I likes that. Okay, cool. All right, cool deal. So we're gonna take this real simple and light today. I'm gonna pull out the Serato sample on this bad boy right here. Normally I would cut this up and, you know what I'm saying, do that, but it'll take me a little bit of time. I got 2 methods I do with sample loops. I'll do it with the Ableton method, utilizing the sampler and cuts and, you know what I'm saying, drum racks and all of that there. But when I'm in a fast, in a rush, and in a hurry, I normally look for the Serato sample, man. Especially if I'm on a time crunch, because it just do the damn thing, bro. All right, cool deal. So we already know that tempo is operating at 80 BPM. All right, and we're gonna go ahead back to that same sample. We're gonna go ahead and load it up in here. All right, Serato sample detected at 80. We Gucci. All right, cool deal. So let's go ahead and chop up the first one. Not 2 of them at the same time. And let's make sure that starts on that downbeat right there. Right there. All right, cool deal. Damn it. I did it again. cool deal. Right there. Let's play that. Right there. All right, it's not exactly on there, so let's make that adjustment real quick. And I'm only using Serato sample because I'm on a time crunch. That's another slice. Right there, another slice. See how this one goes. I'm gonna let it go do its thing right there. Let it do its thing. I'm gonna hit it one more time right here. Yep. All right, cool deal. So let's go ahead and I know these are off just a little bit. I'm gonna make those adjustments later. Shit. Get rid of that one right there. All right, right there where that waveforms get a little small, there's gonna be a slice right there. Boom. That would be an outro right there. All right, cool deal, man. So let's go ahead and find that on the keyboard. All right, let's play that and make sure the tempo is ready. I hate this tempo. It's too slow for me. I've been making a lot of shit for a long time in double time. So let's speed up the tempo a little bit. Let's go for a summertime feel. Oh, I like that. All right, cool deal. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and filter out those lows because I want the subs to do what they do. I don't want no lows out of there. I'll keep a little bit, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna nah. All right, let's go ahead and put that right there. Bring that out right here. So we're taking out those lows. I'm gonna bring up the resonance a little bit, so we can still have that low presence. Change the filter circuit. I like it at PRD. Drive it a little bit. Now I'm gonna play with the LFO. Now we're gonna hit that play button to play with the LFO. Here we go. So what we're doing is playing with the LFO amount on that auto filter. I like it right there. All right, let's go ahead and record that right there. All right, cool deal. So that's 8 bars right there. Actually 4 bars, according to the tempo. Go ahead and trim that up. Quantize that, even though it's just one little loop. Got a perfect loop. Let's go ahead and add some drums. And let's take off. All right, here we go. Let's see what we want to work with. What we want to work with today. What drum kit we're gonna fuck with. What we're gonna fuck with. All right, let's go ahead and work with this one right here. Wake up, buddy. The fuck no. Hell to the no. I don't like that. No. Let's find something else. Let's see here. Let's fuck with this one right here. All right, here we go. Feel like that tempo needs to come up. I'm listening to that. Okay, I hear it. Okay, let's go ahead and work with that right here. Let's drag that up in there. Actually, I don't like that one. I like this one better. Let's go ahead and record that. Here we go. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get a snare. I like that one right there. So let's go ahead and add that snare in there right there. Okay, let me move my drink out of the way. I don't spill shit. All right, let's go ahead and what I'm looking for mix knob. All right, here we go. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and quantize those combo. Come on, kick. Boost up. All right, I'm gonna use those last two right there. All right, so why the fuck my kick not working? Okay then. You want to be you want to be like that. Okay then. Cool. Yeah, you don't want to copy to the pad. All right, here we go. All right. All right, let's go ahead and record that. All right, there we go. So I just utilized that other kick just to be as a filler. Quantize that. Yeah, we're gonna go with those hi-hats right there. So let's go ahead and minimize that and minimize that and put it in that and put it in that. Yeah, I like those two right there. Yeah. I'm just hyping myself up. Don't worry about me. No repeat. No repeat. Here we go. All right, cool deal. Now that one at the top, we're gonna go ahead and bring down that velocity. It's a little bit too loud for your boy. Now I normally adjust my velocities first before I actually turn down the volume. It adds character when you making adjustments on the velocity. Again, the velocity kind of alter and changes the character and the mood of the hi-hats that's being played, or anything MIDI or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Always make your adjustments on the velocity before you start messing with the volume. Now, of course, we're gonna change the pitches on those hi-hats. That one right there, this one right here is not what's up. So let me go ahead and mute these MIDI clips right there. I'm gonna mute those. Okay, so that sounds in tune. All right, let's do it in inverse order. Let's go ahead and bring these mutes back. Again, I'm muting the MIDI notes by just pressing 0 on the keyboard. All right, here we go. That sounds in tune too. Oh, 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 oh. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pan those hi-hats. When you pan them left and right, you get that. Okay. Goddamn, I don't know what it is, but I hit it. Ooh. I already know where I'm going with it. Yes, sir. Hey, yes, sir. with it. Talking about you wanna get it, oh with it.
Ready.
Let's go ahead and record that. We're not gonna quantize that. We want that feeling. We're gonna add this. Nah, we don't need that. Doing too much. Okay, we can add that kick as a layer. No, we can add that kick as a layer. That one right there. Let's turn that bad boy down just a little bit. Goddamn. We have to change the pitch of it, so I have to put that one on there. So let's go ahead and make a duplicate of this track. All right, we're gonna leave that. We'll leave that like it is, and let's go ahead and add a audio pitch. Actually, a MIDI. Is it MIDI? Yeah. Let's add a MIDI pitch plugin. Ableton Live plugin right here at the bottom left. Oh wait, hold on. You motherfucker. All right, let's do this. Okay, so that doesn't work. I got something for your ass. Hold on, goddammit. Hold on. Can't play me today. Fuck no. All right, we're gonna go to kilohertz pitch shifter, and that'll do the job right there. Hey, yes, sir. Oh. All right, that's my drums I put together. I'm gonna put those. I'm gonna put those in there. All right, but we're gonna listen to that pitch of that kick drum. I'm gonna see if we can match it. Hold on a second. Let me check something here. Let me make sure that my hardware buffer is all Gucci. Yeah, we at 512. Okay, cool. Hearing the delay. Let's do high compensation. All right, I like it. Let's bring it up to about 24 cents. I like to do even numbers when I go to cents. Here we go. Sound identical. Thicken up the drums, just it thickens up the kicks just a little bit. So what we're gonna do is drag this MIDI clip over to the New Orleans bounce. All right, we're gonna do a little thing called just doing some MIDI changing. All we got is 2 MIDI notes. We just need to move at right there. Cool deal. Now let me get this plugin out the way so y'all can see. I'm gonna find that on my keyboard. It's right here at C3. Yes, sir, C3. So all I got to do now is instead of dragging that up with my mouse click, where we at? A1, I'm going to go to C3. Right there, underneath notes. Y'all see that? Notes. Go right here. The third red column, you'll see notes. And we're just going to drag that to C3. Come on, mouse. All right, there you go. Here we go. Yeah, let's play that clip. I got you. Okay, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. You know what that is? That's two kicks that have different start sample times. So this New Orleans bounce kick starts late. So what we got to do to combat that is, notice, okay, you hear the kick that I have starts on time. The New Orleans bounce kick starts a tidget late. So I'm going to show you how to do that. You hear that? It's kind of like a bruh, bruh, bruh. Okay, what you got to do is, we already know what the kick is. We already fine-tuned it and everything like that. What we're going to do is freeze that track. We're going to flatten that track. I said, yeah, there we go. You will see the evidence lies in the case. I wasn't lying to y'all. Y'all think I be bullshitting. Okay, then. I don't lie to y'all, man. What we're going to do right now, we're going to find the first drum track. This is right here. The first drum wave file, so to speak, for the kick. Okay, we're going to zoom in. We're going to highlight that. This is what the warp marker. You see that right there? Okay, hover your mouse over there. Boom. Able to detect a warp right there. It detects a transient. What we're going to do now is just move that. We're just going to scoot that up to the 1. Scoot it up to the 1. Everything else behind this warp marker moves with it. Okay? Everything else, all 8 bars of information for its wave files is going to move with that 1 4. It's like taking one place and say, everybody follow the leader. That's what it did. All right, cool. So we moved everything up as close as possible. Let's do it one more time. We can't go up close as possible. So what you got to do is move that little triangle right here to that warp marker. And it's off just a little bit. It's off just a little bit. That's all right, cool. We're going to try to get it right there. Boom. We scoot everything. We want that flag to be lined up. We want that warp marker to be lined up. We're going to right click. We're going to set 1.1.1 here. That's where that loop is going to start. Set 1.1.1 here. Right there. You're good to go. All you got to do now is get your loop marker right here. Make sure your loop marker is on that 1 right there. Scroll back out. Scroll that bitch back out like right there. Yep. Put it on 9. The 9 is going to represent that 8-bar loop. Just like that. And let's see if it all makes sense. Uh-oh. That ain't it. Let's solo that. You hear it? Now, they're kind of both canceling out each other, but we can fix that. But it adds more bottom to that kick. There it is, just like that, man. So let's hear it in the mix. Brought the volume down about negative 11.5. Let's go back to our drums. Roll with that, but I'm gonna have to pitch that bitch down for sure. All right, cool. Let's do that. I don't think it's nothing on this one right here. All right. Ooh, it's a phase. Oh, okay. Oh, you a phase, motherfucker. Okay. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna have to work with that a little bit. All right, we're gonna go ahead to bring that up. They tune it up. Oh, you wanna be an ass, huh? Oh, you wanna be an ass, huh? I'ma have to go to global settings and turn the day tune up. All right, let's go ahead and turn that open hi-hat down. All right, let's do this. We still ain't got that right. Hold on a second. All right, let's do this right here. Let's see what these other drum kits have to offer for a second. Yeah, we just play it very lightly. I'm gonna still mess with that transpose. I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's get it right. Okay, I hear it a little bit. Let's bring it down a little bit more. All right, cool deal. All right, so let's do this. We got hi-hats in there. All right, let's go and see what kind of perks they got. And we'll go ahead and get melodic with it. All right, we'll do that right there. Add a little whatever the hell that was. Go ahead and record that. I don't like that. Let me run that beat back one more time on that one right there. Let's throw the crow in there. Let's throw the crow. Let's throw the crow in there just to have fun. All right. Okay, I hear it. Let's pan it to the left a little bit. Okay. Old bald head bitch. like that. Can't beat that. Can't beat it at all. That one sound kind of late. Let's check that. Let's bring that sample start up a little bit on that one right there. See how that sample is a little bit behind right there. Let's go ahead and bring that up just a tad bit. Y'all see that right there? Right there. There it is. All right, let's go with the 808. And we gon' get the 808 right. And we gon' call this bitch off right. To get a 808, to get a 808, to get a 808, to get a 808. Let me get a simpler device. Let me get a simpler device. Let me get a simpler device. All right, cool. We got a simpler device. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into that same drum kit and we're gonna add an 808 in this blank simpler device. That's how you can utilize 808s and drum kits as an 808 instrument. Ooh, I like that bitch. All right. Put it in one shot mode. Put the warp on, and I like to do it at complex. And let's see. Damn. Ooh, fuck. Wait a minute, bitch. Hold on a second. Let me bookmark that voter right there. That 808 is something different. All right. All right, let's go ahead and make an adjustment on the pitch. All right, so Serato, when we pitched this original sample up, or this loop that we pitched up, let's see here. Come on, Serato, open up. GUI. That's the only thing I don't like a Serato. It takes a while for the GUI to open up. Come on, motherfucker. There it is. All right, we're at F sharp on the key. We went from E flat to F sharp. All right, cool deal. So let's go on the push. Let's go to minor and let's go to F sharp, which would be converted into a G flat. See if that's right. Not on that, of course. You added all that bullshit on there. You son of a bitch. Yeah. Let's go ahead and delete that real quick. I hate that. It's the only thing I wish Ableton Live can clean up. Like when you press on something, just stay there. Just move the fucking. And that I know that's a setting, so don't tell me. That don't sound like it's either. I don't think that's gonna rock. Okay. All right. Let me see. We need to pitch that up a little bit more. So let's go to A flat to B. right, we just playing around. That 808 maybe sound wrong in the headphones. I don't know, but let's just go ahead and record it. Yeah, it don't sound right. Now, that's the downfall of using 808 samples in Simpler, because some of those samples just, like, I don't know how the fuck they pitch it or whatnot, so you have to play around with the Simpler. Man, fuck that shit. Let's go ahead and just get a goddamn 808 instrument. We'll know that at least the pitch is, like, spot on or whatnot. So we got some bills to pay, man. If you look in the description, you'll notice that we have HeatUp as a affiliate link. Go ahead and make sure you go check out HeatUp 3. It's an awesome VST plugin, and we're gonna go ahead and use that in here, man. They come with a lot of different expansions, and trust me, I like HeatUp 3, man. So go ahead and click on that link, download the demo, try it out, man. And if you like it, go ahead and purchase that bad boy like I did, you heard me? Go ahead and do it. What the fuck you waiting for? Shit. Just fucking with y'all, man. All right, cool deal, man. Let's go ahead and let's get an 808, a nice 808 we know we can work with. All right, cool deal. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and what expansion pack we want to work with on this one? Let's let's see here. We can go to here. Go into here. See how tuned that is? But we gotta find one that's deep. Like Southern deep. Let's go ahead and record it. All right, cool deal. Think we got something. So we basically got the drums worked out. We got the 808s worked out. We have the Serato sample worked out. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and duplicate that sequence right there. Okay, and let's duplicate one more time. Thank you, sir. All right, cool deal. And let's go ahead and set up the verse real quick. All right. Let's go ahead and turn off that metronome and pull up the Serato sample. Said pull up the Serato sample. I said pull up the Serato sample. Why you taking long? Why you taking long? Why you taking long? Why you taking long? Hit the click button one more time, and we gon' do this shit. Oh, see what I'm talking about? Hit the button one more time, and there we go, dog. And there we go. Okay, let's go with this first right there. go ahead and delete those. And let's go ahead and record that little sample right there. That little boom, 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 boom. Let's see, hopefully that we may have to make an adjustment on that. Let's go ahead and quantize that real quick, and let's move up our thing to 5, and let's make sure that okay, cool, and we're gonna zoom in here, make sure we straight on here. Seemed like it was a little bit rushed, so let's play that one more time. All right, cool deal. So what we're gonna do now is go ahead and play that one more time because I wanted to do a little stutter in that some bitch. All right, let's do that one more time. There it is. Just so y'all can see what I did right there. There it is. Fuck around bitch. She's a dirty bitch. She's a dirty bitch. Alright, let's switch it back. We're just throwing some shit together, man, so we can play around with that clipper. I'm gonna add one more instrument in here just to kind of like set the mood right. Set the mood right. All right, cool deal. So I know what's going on now. We gotta pitch now. Now we gotta pitch the regular instruments down. 808s kill me because like when you're dealing with a sample 808, like the pitch be off like a motherfucker and stuff like that. They'll have, I don't know, bro. Like, so we gotta pitch this down. Okay, I'm having some problems over here on this damn MIDI control because I can't. There it is. Son of a bitch. All right, there we go. Now we gonna start tripping. Start tripping. Hey, hey. All right, here we go. of HeatUp 3. I'm gonna keep it on that same expansion. Let me see what else I can add up in there. Let's go for something else. All right, cool deal. Let's go ahead and roll with that. All right, cool deal. And let's see. All right, let's find another instrument to tie everything together. We just bullshitting. I'm gonna pay some more bills, man. I'm gonna pull up another instrument that I have a affiliate link in the description. Check out Virtual Power from Virtual Ways, man. Black-owned company, man. Y'all go ahead and make sure y'all support this brother right here, man. He working hard. He doing his goddamn thing, man. So let's go ahead and see what we can pull in right here for us to linger in everything together. See what we can get, man. Cool beans. Let's see here. I'm thinking something along the lines of this right here. And the sound sounds pretty good too. I don't know what I played, but capture MIDI button. We just trying to make a beat, man. Shit. We just trying to finish this bitch out, man. We're a little bit over time, but it's all good. I'll make you learn. I'll make your mindset do what it do. All right, we're going to switch over and make sure we just got a good transition so we can do our transit thing. We're gonna keep this what it is. Let me add one more in the, if you don't mind. Let me add one more thing up in that bad boy. do that right quick. I ain't do it right. Let's do it one more time. There it is. Let's move that down to the first section. All right, and we're gonna duplicate, and then we're gonna take one off, and we're gonna stop all the drums together. I think we got some. All right, let's go ahead and mess with some clippers. Get some clippers, yeah. Get some clippers, yeah. We're gonna bring him down to that empty part. And here we go. Hey. Now we can listen to this kick and it's like, it needs something big, rich, yeah. We need something big, rich, yeah. Now go on ahead, pull that kick clip out. All right, let me get around with y'all. Let's get the K clip, man. What it is? The Kazarog? Shit, goddamn, Kazarog. All right, so let's get the Kazarog out. Let's pull that up real quick. K clip. Is it the BST or is it BST3? I don't see it. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm located real quick for you guys. There it is. All right, so we're gonna add a K clip on the kick because it's just not doing nothing for your boy. It's like it's there, but I need more. I need more. So let's go ahead and drive something in. We're gonna put it on the clip mode, crisp mode. We're gonna put it on crisp mode. So we're operating on the ins and outs. In and out. Link them together and push. All right, I'm gonna take that link off. I heard it right there, 3.7 dB. Hey. I'm gonna bring the output back to 0. You see at 0, yeah, it's crunching out, right? I'm gonna bring that back down. The magic number for me is negative 1.9 on the output compensation and 3.7 dB driving it in. Let's listen to how much crunch we got. Let's go ahead and solo that for y'all. So we clipping in the clipper at about 3.9 dB. That's what's being somewhat reduced or clipped. Yes, sir. Here we go. That's what it sounds like with the clipper on. And we're going to turn the clipper off. Not too much of a difference. Turn it back on. It's just a little punchier, but it makes a difference in the mix, though. We're going to turn this plug-in off when I bring the kicks back in. Here we go. So that's with the K clipper on. I'm going to turn it off. You'll notice the presence of the kick is not there when the K clip is off. We're going to turn it back on. Here we go. Oh. See how it's just a little subtle difference. And that's what I was talking about earlier. Now we're gonna do the same thing for those snares. K clip, that's what I want. K clip, that's what I want. We're gonna do the same goddamn thing. Put it on crisp and let the motherfucker swing. Hey. All right, we're gonna put it on link. And here we go. Gonna push some input gain in there. I'm starting to hear it already. I like it at 1.6 dB driving it in. Now what I'm gonna do is bring that output back to 0, but slowly but surely. Here we go, here we go, here we go. I like it right there at negative 0.9 dB. Negative 0.9 dB. I'ma bypass the plug in right here. Here we go. Let's go. That's off. That's on. Now I'm gonna drive a little bit more on these kicks and these claps and snares. I'm gonna drive a little bit more input gain in. Let me see what happens. Here we go. Ooh, I like it right there. 2.1 dB. I kept the output gain the same. Turn it off. Turn it back on. Yeah, I hear the difference. Yeah. And it's light on the CPU too. I like that. All right, so let's do this right here. Now, just for shits and giggles, what we're gonna do is now I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna use the Ableton Live. Ableton Live has a compressor called the glue compressor. It has a clip on it. It has a clip function. You can be soft or it can be hard. I hate saying that. It can be soft clipping or hard clipping or whatnot, and stuff like that. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna glue these drums together. I'm gonna have an all the way fast attack, all the way all the way slow attack, all the way fast attack. Get my ratio at 2-to-1, and what I'm gonna do is, how the hell that happened, I don't know, but take that off. And what we're going to do is just really make up the game, but we're going to glue the drums together. Now, I'm going to turn the clipping off, okay? So, and it's not a hard clip. I'm so sorry. It's either soft or it's off. I'm sorry. It's soft or it's off, not soft and hard. It's soft or it's off. All right, cool deal. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and hit that threshold, and we're going to glue those drums together. I'm just showing you that clipping comes in a dime and dozen. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily a limiter. It's not necessarily a clipper. Sometimes you can have clipping on a dedicated processor, like this compressor right here. Let's go. All right, that's how much we're compressing right there. Let's go ahead and make up that gain. Turn the compressor off. You'll notice the drums are not glued. Now watch the difference. Turn it on. Sounds polished and professional. Now notice this clip button is blinking red. We're clipping. Now let's turn the soft clipper on and see what happens. Turn it off. So we have a tighter sound with the clip button off, but when we turn it on, we have a softer sound, okay? It's off right here where my mouse at. We're gonna turn it on right here where the red cursor at. Here we go. Sounds like the mix got softer but moved forward and centered. Hear it in the hook. Y'all hear that 808? The 808 is some shit. Let's play with this plug-in from Soft-Tube, and it's called the Saturator. I like it, man, because it does a real good job. It does a good job, man. No bullshit, man. Let's pull that up, man. Let's see here. It is right here, sir. Right here, sir. Right here. Where you at, bitch? I'm sorry. Yeah, it's it. Harmonics analog saturation processor. I put this on an 808 one time, and I was freaking amazed what it did to the 808. And it's not to be used heavily. You have to come slow with it. All right. So let's bring down the drive. Let's bring down the character. I'm going to bring the low cut off, the high cut off. We're going to have it all the way wet. Okay. And we're going to have the dynamics neutral. We're going to play with different tones. And just watch what we do in order to get the desired sound of the 808. Jesus Christ. You already heard it, right? Bring that motherfucker down. Oh, Jesus. Turn it all the way up. All right, cool deal. So your dynamics knob really kind of gives you different, tones and saturations or whatever the case may be. But we could turn this off. So we got a lot of drive coming in somewhere. Where you at? 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 I'm just fucking with y'all, man. So let's that's the dry wet mix knob. If it's all the way wet, with these things in neutral, with this dynamic DTC, whatever the fuck that shit is, with that in neutral, the drive and the character all the way at 0, no filtering, the inputs and output faders are good. That's just the solid transformer. That whatever that is, the solid shit or whatever. That's just that right there, okay? We can go through these different modes and just to get a sound, okay? Play that in the mix. I like the master mode. The master mode sounds good with the mix. Let's go ahead and drive it. Notice I'm driving it to the point where it's touching 0 on the VU meter. Now let's drive this character and see what happens. Normally times when you see characters, it's like an EQ tilt, something like that. So when you drive the character all the way clockwise, when you drive the character knob all the way clockwise, you'll notice that it just loses energy. I like it right there. Right there in between 1 and 0. All right, let's play with the DTC dynamics. A little like a tidget left of the neutral. So these low cuts and high cuts, I wouldn't even fuck with that on the 808, man, to be honest with you. That's with the dry wet and mix knob all the way dry. Let's go ahead and mix this in. Here we go. Hey. Now it starts the 808 starts to get away, and it sounds wobbly. Like it sounds like it does this right here. But when it's kind of like under the 50-50 or the 50% mark on the dry wet mix knob, it sounds centered, well maintained. After you go past that 50%, it starts to get away from the mix, and it just sounds real good. You know what I'm saying? I like how it's sitting at 30%. And I like how it's sitting at 18.9%. So 30% to 18.9%. I like where it's at 18.9%. Now you have an input knob and an output knob, and you have level meters to match the input. So we're gonna turn down the output to match the input. Here we go. All right, what we're gonna do now is bypass this plug-in right here at the bottom. I'm gonna bypass now. That's without the plug-in. Turn it back on. Now I turn that dry wet mix knob down just a tidget. Now it's sitting at 15.9%, so I went down 3%. Bring it back in the hook. Hey. Take that guitar out. Bring that hook back in. All right, cool deal. Now, this is something I normally don't do, but I'm going to show you what this clip is probably capable of. So we got this going on right now. We got something going on. Now, let's say you had to send this out to a client and everything like that, and you just need the shit sounding good and, you know, getting it where it needs to be at and all that jazz right there. What we're going to do now is go ahead and get the K clip, right? We're going to put this on the master track. Now, I got all kind of bullshit on the master track. I have a saturator. This is the SSL saturator. I use this all the time just to make the mix do what it do. I got another saturator right here, Plug-in Alliance Black Box. This motherfucker also give you a different flavor as well. You know what I'm saying? Another one, I have a stereo bus compressor. Interesting, right? And then I got this bad boy right here, man. My go-to, you know what I'm saying? The BX Master Desk, you feel me? I may go and use that right there. But what we gonna do is, we're gonna go ahead and do this right here, man. We're gonna go ahead and add this right here. This is a virtual mix bus. It's just basically kind of like emulating that we sending the signal through a virtual mix channel and all that there right here. So let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna go ahead and use the, we're gonna set it on a 4KG SSL style console. Here we go. All right, I like how it sounds right there on that 4KG. You know what? This motherfucker ain't even on. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. I'm gonna give y'all some fucking game right quick. if you really, really use your ears to mix, master, and produce, sometimes when you make changes to a plugin, when the plugin is off, you can hear the coding, the schematics of the plugin doing its job. That's deep. Hold on, let me say that again one more time. If you use your ears to mix, master, make beats, anything music, if you use your ears and not your eyes, and the plugin is bypassed or turned off, you can hear that plugin doing its job. It's just not there. It's a psychoacoustic thing. FYI, man, that's game right there. Try it for yourself. Because what you're doing is you're training your brain to understand what you're using, number one. And number two, that make your ears be trained. I am tuned in to what you're doing on this particular parameter. Okay? All right, cool deal. Let's turn this bad boy on right here. What we're gonna do now is apply that cake clip right there, man. All right, cool deal. And I promise, man, we're about to wind it down here. All right, a little bit long, but you know what I'm saying, I wanted to go in depth just to kind of show things, but whatnot. So here we go. We're gonna go ahead and put this on smooth. Okay, we're gonna put this on smooth. Now I put it on crisp so we can really get the characteristics out of the individual drum, the individual snare that we applied the cake clip on. Now on the mix bus, we're gonna go for a smooth, okay, a smooth algorithm in here, algorithm or whatever the fuck, the mode, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna go for the smooth, but then we're gonna take it a step notch up. We're not just gonna go for one band. We're gonna go for 4 bands, multi-band clipper. Let's fuck with it, man. Let's fuck with it. Let's talk about it. All right, cool deal. So we can divide these 4 bands with crossover frequencies, okay? And we can apply what we need. Now, let's listen to this mix and talk about it. Let's talk about it, man. So we hear a lot of highs. The highs are sounding pretty good. The lows are sounding pretty good. What's missing? It's like we don't have enough mid-range presence, okay? So let's do this. Let's go ahead and turn this plugin off, right? Let's go ahead and look at our frequency analyzer, all right? Let's check this out. Y'all see that? Y'all see that right here? You see how the low end falls off right here? Check out what this shit right here doing right here. You see my red mouse cursor? It falls off somewhere around here. Let's find that frequency. I'm kind of getting it at about 230 hertz. Okay. So what I'm going to do is go to the cake clip. Okay. Well, turn that plug-in on. I'm going to put this one right here at 230 hertz. That's going to be my crossover frequency. All right. Because I know that low end of the overall mix is falling at 230 hertz. Now let's see where the mid range is at. And that's going to be hard because we don't have that type of analysis, but we do. Pay attention to the mid range right here. It's a seesaw effect, okay? Seesaw effect. About right up in here. I'll say 680 hertz. It was a seesaw effect going on if you're looking at the meter. So what I'm going to do now is go to the K clip, and I'm going to put this at 680. All right. The next thing I'm going to look at on the crossover frequency is going to be, all right, let's say 600 and, where I'm going, right here. Oh, no, right there, 679. That's good. All right, so this, between the high mids and the highs, I'm going to see where the highs fall off at. Again, where the highs fall off at. Where they fall off at. Let's go. Right here. You'll notice the highs. Let me refresh that for y'all. You'll notice the highs right here. You see the clap, pop, and pop, and pop. Right there at 4.24K kilohertz. Kilohertz. Woo, boy. 4.24K kilohertz. So what we're going to do is going to make that adjustment on this crossover right here. Right there. There we go. Now, check this out. We can solo each band and see what the hell's going on. Check this out. Let's solo the low mid. Let's solo the high mid. Weak. It's weak. Remember? We couldn't hear the high mids or whatnot. If I'm rapping like this, if I'm rapping like this, I want those high mids to come up. I want those high mids to come up. If I was to turn up the output gain, check this out. That when I turn up the output gain, it's really not going to affect the clipping. I'm just turning up output gain. Check this out. I'm turning up, ayy. I'm turning up, ayy. I just turned up the output gain. Now it's, yeah. When I turn up that output gain, now it's matching my voice. You know what I'm saying? The music is hugging my voice. You feel what I'm saying? So what we're going to do is we're going to clip that high mid right there so the music can hug our voice, but still get that saturation, get some of that compression, get some of that distortion to brighten it up a little bit, and also limit as well. Let's drive that. Now I'm using my voice to rap so we can make that happen. Now we're going to solo that and see the magic. Here we go. Here we go, hey. Here we go, hey. I'm turning it up. I'm turning it up. Hear it up. I hear my claps, they really cutting through, yeah. I hear my claps, they really cutting through, yeah. Okay, I just turned it up, but I didn't adjust the output. So we're gonna redo that. We're gonna turn on the link button. When I turn up, the output gonna turn down. Check this out. Here we go, yeah. Here we go, yeah. I heard them claps, they around 4.8 dB. All right, cool deal. So what I'm gonna do now is turn the output gain back up slowly but surely. Here we go. Here we go. I like that. I want the music to hug my vocals like that. Yeah. Right there. Little bit more right there. Stop. Bring it down. Oh, stop. I bring it down. Hey. All right, about negative 0.5. Here we go, yeah. All right, cool deal. Now, if we want to, we can soften it up. Now, I ain't gonna talk no more. Here we go. Hey, here we go. So I softened it up just a little bit. Okay, cool deal. And when I put the dry wet mix knob to 0, Here we go, yeah. We turn the dry wet mix knob up, yeah. We turn the dry wet mix knob up, yeah. We turn the dry wet mix knob up, yeah. We at 93%, I like that. We at 94%, yeah, I like that. 95, keep it right there. 95, keep it right there. 95, yeah. All right, 95% right there. So we're gonna go ahead and unsolo that here in the mix. Now we're gonna bypass the high mids. You heard, I hope you heard the difference, man. So when we do the clipping process on the high mids, we're not messing with anything else in the mix between, we're not messing with anything else in the mix. Only thing we're clipping is in between 679 hertz and 4240 hertz, which is 4240 hertz. Okay. That's all we're affecting in between 680 hertz to 4200 hertz. That's it. Everything else ain't getting shit. Now I'm gonna bypass it. Here we go. Now, I hear that low mid. Let's check out the low mid. Sounds weak, right? Now, I'm going to put the high mid in to see how it's going to measure out. All right, I took out the high mid. Now, I'm going to drive a little bit into the low mid. Here we go. You'll notice the top end of that kick and the thickness of the snare and the clap, it comes out a little bit when I turn up the input knob on the clipper for this band between 230 hertz and 679 hertz. I only turned it up 2 dB. All right, I'm gonna bring it back in the mix. Here we go. Bypass, here we go. Now I like that. Now we're gonna soften it up a little bit. Now when we soften it up, I'm gonna throw it in solo and I'm gonna see how soft I can get. But I like that though. I don't think I'm gonna soften it up because I like the punchiness it's doing for that low mid. I'm gonna turn down the dry wet mix now though and bring it back in the mix. I like it sitting at 75%. All right, now you'll notice that this shit was orange right here. I'm gonna set my ceiling at to negative 0.1 dB. Now I want to see how much of clipping I'm doing. Here we go. We got about 3.5 dB of clipping. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna bypass this overall plug-in. Here we go, hey. You notice the difference, where is the mid-range? And we're gonna bring that plug-in back in, hey. That's it, man. That's all I got for y'all tonight, man. Yes, sir. I love the clipping function, man. Shout out to my boy Preston, man, showing me the process and explaining to me how clipping can really take your beats to the next level. Because if we was to turn this plug-in off, the beat is just gonna be motherfucking boring. Nobody can get down to that. They ain't gonna like that. They be like, Rich, I like your beats, but it's something about they're missing. And then when I turn that clipper on, it's like, hey. You'll notice that the red is gone on the master fader. When I turn it off, watch what the red do. It's creeping back up. You notice we clipping about 3.3 dB. Ableton Live is picking it up at 3.58 dB. We're clipping in the plugin at 3.8, so that's pretty goddamn close. Turn it back, turn it back on. There it is, man. Ableton Live was saying, I'm clipping at 3.58 dB. This plugin is clipping and detecting clipping at 3.8 dB. It don't get no better than that. That is pretty freaking close. 3/10 off. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty goddamn accurate right there, man. I like K-Clip. I fuck with it heavy, man. Notice that I bypassed the highs and the lows because they did not need it. They had a lot of energy in the highs. They had a lot of energy in the lows. I added more energy with clipping in the low mids and the high mids, okay? And I also brought the clipping on the ceiling at -0.1. So that's why Ableton Live was reading -0.1 because of the ceiling, okay? I like K-Clip and I like the whole thing of clipping, okay? Now what I'm gonna do now is I could bring that back up to 0 on the ceiling and enable another plugin to really make this mix shine. This is the master desk. Watch it work real quick. I'm not gonna explain anything. You got a volume knob. I'm gonna explain it to you, but I'm not gonna explain it while I'm doing it. You got a volume knob, a tilt EQ, another EQ, and then where's the number 4 section? 1, 2, 3, and 4 is not here, but it's gonna be this mono maker and a stereo enhancer or stereo widener. You got total harmonic distortion at the top on the right here, and you got an output trim. You got a little small limiter, aka little clipper, and also you have a compressor link. Let's play around with this. You also have compressor modes right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. All right, and our dynamic range is averaging around 6.5 dB on our dynamic range. When I threw on the limiter mode, it squashed that mix bad. Check this out, this T button right here. Let me bring this plugin out for y'all guys so you can see what the hell's going on. All right, you see this T button? Watch this sound. I'm gonna turn it on. Here we go. That's what a limiter sound like. It's transparent, but still it's squashing. It's still doing some type of compression, and it doesn't sound right. But all I did was drive more volume in this plugin, did a tilt EQ, and did not mess with the 4-band EQ. monetized the signal to 176 hertz, added about 8% stereo width, did some resonant frequencies, added some total harmonic distortion, and when I turn this plugin off, check out what happens right here. Right here where my cursor at. See, like something was missing, right? That is it, folks. Clipping. That's what we covered today. I hope you guys like that right there. We covered it, and I was new to it, so me and you both learned. Me and you guys both learned clipping today, man. Clipping is a game changer, you know what I'm saying? Especially going into the 2021 era of music and stuff like that. That's been a heavy topic. Clipping. Maybe I'm new to the game or whatnot. I'm old school anyway, man. So yeah, but you know what I'm saying? It's better than using a limiter. I would definitely have to say that, man. You can still drive in a lot of signal, and it's really not gonna clip. Like, seriously, man. Shout out to my boy Preston, man. Shout out to, let me go back to YouTube real quick, man. Shout out to Go Season, man, telling me about the clip function on the Elijah Alpha Compressor Master one. Okay, and also shout out to Erratic Calm for also, you know, saying comment in the section as well, man. And everybody listen to the playback, man. Salute to you and shit like that, man. Follow me on Instagram at @SuperMario_producer. Also, make sure you follow the On The Beat podcast somewhere up here, man. Let me talk to y'all slow, man. Look here, make sure you go follow the On The Beat there podcast in the back. Hey, you see it in the back. Look at my right shoulder right here. This right here, man. Right there where my pointer finger at. On The Beat podcast. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go look that up on Instagram. On The Beat podcast. Okay. On The Beat.podcast is the Instagram handle. Again, On The Beat.podcast is on the Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go follow that. We also have all those podcast episodes on this YouTube channel, man. Make sure you go navigate and find the On The Beat podcast playlist. It's made public for you guys to check out. We have over 50 episodes, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's been on the On The Beat podcast as well and stuff like that, man. Also, man, also, look here, check it out, man. Make sure you go and check out, okay, Music Soul Live Showcase, man. We just had a showcase this past Saturday. It was a success, man. You know what I'm saying? Jazz Creator Media, man. You see it right there at the bottom. Look. Oh, bring that finger back right here. Jazz Creator Media right there, man. We did a live stream for the Music Soul Live Showcase, man. It was off the chain, man. So we're working hard right now to make sure we get that content out to you guys so you can check it out, man. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what that is right there, man. Again, make sure you go follow On The Beat.podcast. If you want to be on the podcast, feel free to hit us up on Instagram. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at @SuperMario_producer. You know what I'm saying? Hit me on the DM. Any questions you guys got. And also, make sure you follow and subscribe to this YouTube channel, Super Mario. You know what I'm saying? Today we covered clipping. You know what I'm saying? The benefits of it and what you can do with it and stuff like that is hell of a useful. Using this on drums and the overall mix, you know what I'm saying, just to give that little bit of, you know what I'm saying, to your mix, you know what I'm saying, and not really worry about what a limiter is gonna do, because when you use that limiter, think of it as a compressor, and it's definitely gonna peak down stuff, and it's just gonna have a pumping artifact sound to it. But when you use a clipper, you retain all that energy, and for some reason it just makes up the game beautifully and stuff like that, man. So again, this is something that you will have to try on your music, because what I did is not gonna apply to what you do and stuff like that, man. So this is just a learning tool. It's just a helping tool. I'm about to be on out, and that's what it do. I ain't no freestyler, but I'ma keep it going. Yeah, man. I'm just fucking with y'all, man. Hey, man, this has been your boy Super Mario, man. Catch me on Wednesday right here on Super Mario's YouTube channel. Make sure you, again, follow and subscribe. Man, we're going to be up out of here, and I'm going to let y'all listen to this a little bit. Y'all have a good one. Have a great week, and see you on Wednesday if you make it. And see you on Wednesday if you make it. Peace.